about my Dangerous Woman tour by Ariana Grande experience, and I'm gonna insert like footages of the concert and of course the meet and greet audio, because I always like to record audio from the meet and greet even if it's not allowed it. But I did it in the honeymoon tour. I thought I can do it again, and that's what I did. So you can hear actually the audio of me and Ariana talking, which is like very short, but that's like how meet and greets go. And I'm gonna tell you my experience about the whole tour. Hi guys, so today is Ariana's Dangerous Woman tour and I'm ready to go. And you know what? It's so funny, this is like a vlog, but I can't bring my camera with you because we can't even bring it back. So it's just like a clear plastic bag with everything. I don't know how I can survive with that, and no water bottle and no everything, just no bag. Like, so I'm going to the tour now, and actually yesterday night I found out where her hotel is, which is the Peninsula, which has like 4,000 square meters of like areas. And I wanted to, you know, wait for her, but I chose not to because respect privacy, and I'm going to meet her anyway. So I'll try to record on my phone and show you what's good. So I bought the VIP tickets, which is like $4,888 of Hong Kong dollars, of course. This is like the last show in Hong Kong. So which includes a merchandise bag, and I'm going to show you in the clip, and hats and some pins, and this is like a souvenir, but of course the main part is the meet and greet. And I arrived there. One thing is my queuing number is 14, so I thought I don't have to really go there very fast because I'm the number 14 person to buy the tickets. So I should be like standing in front. And so I got there at like 4:35 when the call time is 5 for the meet and greet. So I lined up there, and what happens is after lining up for a half hour, I realized that actually many people realize that the VIP per people don't have to really line up for that area, and you can just go to the meeting room to get the tickets and everything, which is like so annoying because I lined up for that for so long. So but that doesn't really matter because the meet and greet hasn't started, and many people are just like, oh, I lined up for there like for an hour already. But yeah. After that we waited in another room, and they probably bring us around the arena, which is like so big, and I'll never remember how to walk because it's like a maze. And a line of people and to another room which waited a little longer as well. So, and because I met Ariana 2 years ago in the honeymoon tour, so I'm not that like nervous when everyone else was like freaking out, and I was like so calm but a little bit nervous and excited at the same time. So what happened was, after that we have gathered a room of meet and greet people, which is not a lot because they do one-on-one, like one-by-one photo taking opportunity. So about like 40 people were in the meet and greet experience. So, and then we went for a backstage tour, which is go behind, you know, the stage, where Ariana can like walk out from the stairs and enter the stage. And we just went behind the stage and see all of that, and it was actually a great experience because a host is taking you behind the stage, and then you can actually like walk up the stairs on the stage and see how it looks from the stage to like the arena, which I feel like, oh, it's my turn to, you know, sing. And which is really nerve-wracking because the whole arena is so misty by the light, and it's so big and it's so loud because people already are there lining up. And one thing very funny is because of the Manchester event, we are not allowed to bring any bags, so I actually brought a plastic bag inside a paper bag. And then like after the merchandise souvenir, we have an actual, merchandise bag that I was allowed to use, and so I put everything in my bag and go through the security, and no cameras allowed. But yeah, so we went, okay, going back to the backstage tour, we got to see like the changing area of like the backstage, just behind the stage changing area, like quick change area of the dancers, and where Ariana is gonna do her quick change and everything, like lights and yeah. And then we lined up until 7 for the meet and greet, so 2 hours in total. And we lined up for the meet and greet, and it went so fast. But I feel like I have used more time than last year. I don't know, it's like more or less the same. But it felt longer though. So we lined up one by one and go into a little room, and she is like behind a curtain. Not really a curtain, but like a screen which is like see-through. So when I got into the room, like one by one, and the security asked me to stand here to wait, I can see her shadow or silhouette with a high ponytail is there. I was like, I'm ready. And because last time in the honeymoon tour, I had so many things to say to her, but I couldn't speak a word, and I was just like, I love you, and she was like, I love you too. So this time I thought I have to speak something and say what I want to say. So I walked in there very confidently, and after she has taken picture with the other fans, I walk in with my high heels. I wear high heels because that's what you do in concert, because people are so tall, so you have to be taller. So I walked in there, I see her wearing probably a white or yellow sweater. I forgot, like it went so fast, and this kind of experience you can't remember much. But what I did is like, hello. I was so excited, and I'm finally speaking loudly, and she was like, hi. And then I hugged her, and then I told her that, oh, I met you last year in the New York tour, and then I said, oh, and then I realized like, oh, it was actually 2 years ago. And then she said like, awesome. And the photographer, which is Alfredo, he said like, that's amazing. And then, are you ready? Like 1, 2, and then we have to get into the camera taking. So I mean the photo taking. So I have like about 3 to 4 things to say to her, but we just can't say that much because it's photo time. So I hugged her, and what happened is my hand actually got into her, like hold her shoulder, and then her hair was like behind, and she has to like get through it and then put it in front because that's how she likes it. And I felt like, oh sorry, I'm holding your hair, but photo was taken. It felt like it takes like 3 seconds to take that photo. It felt like a lifetime for her to I don't know, it feels like it has taken like 10 seconds because I feel her moving her hand to her back to fix her hair to the front, and her hair is like brushing my palm and everything. So it actually feels longer than it was, which is really great. And I was able to say what I want to say, so that was like great. She was a bit like shy and composed than I thought, and also because of her like oversized sweater and high ponytail look, I felt like she is not as pretty as I expected her to be because of her look, because of her style this time. But she is also pretty, so don't worry about that. But I think she looks better when it was like a more girly style. It was much better when it was in the honeymoon tour. She actually looks a bit different with her like new oversized sweater swag style. But that doesn't really matter, so we take a photo, and because I had prepared a letter every time to give it to her. So last time I was like so afraid to give it to her because the security are watching and you're not supposed to bring any gifts to her. So I gave it to Frankie instead because I saw him in the concert arena, and I was like giving it to her, and like the Red Sea was separating, the security was separating us, but Frankie was like reaching out for me for the letter, but the letter was not for him. So I'm not sure Ariana has it, but so this time probably she has. But this time I prepare it and stuck it into like my clothes, and then I was like, because it's not allowed it, so I asked Ariana after taking the photo like, can I give you a letter? And she was like, thanks very much, thank you, something like that. It was like, oh, you have to go now, I'm sorry. That kind of thank you. And the photographer was also like, thank you for coming, enjoy the concert, something like that. I don't remember, you have to check the audio right now. And which I'm going to play.
Thank you so much. Come on in, welcome. This way's fine, there you go. All right, don't cry. All right.
Don't cry. Right? Last year. Oh, awesome. 2 years ago. Big smile for me, sweetie. Ready? 3, 2, and... Awesome.
All right.
Very good.
Thank you.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you so much.
Go on the show, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Welcome. How are you? Good.
Just want to get you back.
So I was like, maybe she didn't hear it. Can I ask again? So I was like, oh, can I give you a letter? I looked right into her eye, and she was like standing there, looking right into my eyes and having a moment which felt like 5 seconds long, but which it felt like a slow motion, and you know, the movie type of things that you're staring at each other's eyes and everything else disappeared and everything and everything is going so slow. That kind of moment you're having with Ariana Grande. So, but she was also like, thank you very much, thank you, which was like, no. So I was like, no, okay. And then I woke up very awkwardly, so it was like weird at some point. But yeah, I mean, the most important thing is having a photo taken to her, and this time I'm more confident in saying like what I want, and also to meet her and having a special moments, even if it's awkward afterwards. Having that staring at each other's eyes, and her eyeshadows are like popping gold. This is just, you know, done. So yeah, and then actually the organizer of the concert is really good because we met her at 7, but they already let the 2,188 like the last VIP people to go into the VIP zone already. So after we had the meet and greet, we are actually standing behind those like last VIP people, which is like so annoying. I mean, they should have like reserved a space for us because we're running late. But I ended up standing in the second row on the side. Like, this is the stage. The VIP zone, which is so awkwardly, is like on the side, while like some are like in front, so we don't get to go in front. We are on this side, which is like so weird as well. So I hope that the organizer or whoever designed the seating plan can, you know, improve next time.
This is the last concert we have to do it for her.
It's your last concert?
Yeah.
Of what? For tour?
It's like 10, 15, 20.
because if I do, I'm gonna start bawling my eyes out. So I just want to say I'm so grateful. Thank you, Ariana. Put your hands up.
everyone is so loud, so I really couldn't listen to what she's saying. That's the thing about pop concert, like you can't really hear her, but you can hear clearly. But you can hear more clearly in the phone recording, so which is fine. I got to meet her in the meet and greet. It was so short, but this time I talked, and I actually had an audio recording, and I was trying to give her a letter, but she was like, thank you, like you have to go. So I was like, okay. But at least I got to hug her and tell her that, oh, I met you before in New York City, and yeah. And she actually looks better when it was in the honeymoon tour, because I don't really like her look in like a ponytail and a sweater like that. But we got to hug and stare right into each other's eyes and take a photo. And yeah, but I feel like I like the honeymoon tour much more, but it was still nice. And for merch I got pins. Oops. So I got some pins. It's like a syrup book and bunny ear. Free. I got this little VIP thing which I get to wear when I go to compare and neighbor. We also get a bag so we can like put our things in. And finally, for what we get, we have a poster signed by Ariana Grande. And this is this. And also, I generally like the honeymoon tour better because I don't know, the fans are more like amazing and friendly, and the song and everything is better. But this is not, bad at all. And because it's like so loud, everyone's singing, I can't really hear her sing at all. But I love the greedy song when it came on, and the money boom boom boom, and then it was just so high. And yeah, that's it for my Ariana Grande Dangerous Woman tour. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you very soon. And I can't wait for the new era. I also, did I tell you, I also found out her hotel, but I didn't go. And they probably have left right after the concert, so to the private jet terminal. So yeah. Also, we have a greedy dollar given at the backstage tour. So I was not even trying when the greedy song came up, and the dollars were falling from the sky. So yeah, because we have it ready, and I give you a look. So this is the greedy dollar. It says notes. It's just very precious, and the backstage people was it's very hard to get, so do you want one? And gave everyone $1, Ariana dollar. Also, for the autograph, it's real, it's not printed, because you see, it's mirrored. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye.